Happy Thursday morning, 2021. To God be the glory. Can you believe just 2 months ago it was Christmas Day? Man, boom, boom, boom. And here we are in the second month, and Lord willing, going to another month in the season. But in the meantime, we have a work to do on this very day. And we would have read Psalms 145 because we read Psalms 25, 55, 85, 115, and 145. And then we go to Deuteronomy, the 3rd chapter. But in Psalms 145, David declares this: I will extol thee, I will praise thee highly, I will worship thee, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever. Whether today is the last day of my life or I have more to come. Every day, verse 2, I will bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. One generation shall praise thy works to another, and shall declare thy mighty acts. I will speak of the glorious honor of thy majesty, of thy wondrous works. Yes. And men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts, and I will declare thy greatness. They shall abundantly utter the memory of thy great goodness, and shall sing of thy righteousness. The Lord is gracious, full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy. Oh, and if we cannot even compare, but we should be slow to anger, right? In James 1, it says, for brethren to be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to wrath. So let's not have our temper just so tight where we snap at people. And the way to do that is to soak in the presence of the Lord first in the morning, so that he will influence our day. He'll tone our day. Just like the sky, the colors are changing. He wants to color our every moment and every move so that we will be a blessing. And that has something to do with today's chapter in Deut.3. I believe it's the last verse where the Lord is telling Moses to do something to Joshua. Yep, the last verse. It says in 28, but charge Joshua. I'm not talking about credit. I'm not talking about to attack him. I remember as a little girl going to Carson's a lot with my mom. She was a shopper. And Lord and Taylor and other stores. And the person behind the counter would say, charge or cash? And I was like, charge. But of course, yeah, as a little girl, 5-year-old, and I would hear charge a lot. But my mom would pay those bills. But this type of charge is talking about instruct. It is talking about to exhort. And we know that is to give strong, urgent advice. So it says to charge Joshua and encourage him. And sometimes we got to charge, instruct, and encourage ourselves in the Lord, because no one else might cheer you on. Well, encourage yourself and strengthen him. We get our strength from the Lord. He's our direct source and power. For he shall go over before this people. For you shall do some things today. You might not have to cross some land, but you're going to do something. And he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. You're going to cause, like I said, some effects. And we want the Lord to be glorified today. So we don't want you just to be neutral, but the Lord has planned you to do great things today. What do you have to say about anything? Deut. 3 or Psalms 25, 55, 85, 115?
To be supportive of people.
Yeah. To be supportive. Yeah. People need that. People need the charging, the instruction, the mentoring. That's really what I got out of this. We are to mentor, I always say that, before they torment. I believe, and I was on a call yesterday with the community alderman and the chief of police, and it was a town hall meeting, and people were calling in, giving their concerns to like 4 or 5 heads. And of course, they were talking about the pandemic. They were talking about economic relief. But then they were talking about crime and this carjacking. And here, the alderman and the police chief were talking about how they've invested in so many cameras and all that. Come on now. I believe that if we catch them early, if we charge, if we instruct, if we encourage, if we strengthen as many, pour into these individuals, so we don't have to do all these type of anti-crime, but in the front end, like Frederick Douglass said, if you train, if you build children, build strong children, then you won't have broken adults, right? If we mentor, they won't torment. So let's take some time to be with them, all right? Have a great day encouraging those that are set before you.